And Congressman Burgess Owens, along with more than 50 other Republicans, is moving to fight the hate. He introduced a resolution condemning support of Hamas by colleges that are doing that. Congressman Burgess Owens is in focus now, member of the Transportation and Infrastructure Committee and Education and Workforce Committee. Great to have you, Congressman. First of all, tell me about the journey that America is having right now with anti-Semitism.
Well, Harris, this has been a journey we've been on for quite a while. It's been because we've been indoctrinated by termites, ideological termites called Marxists. And this has been going on for a long time. The reason why I've been so excited about being part of this solutions of education is that we've seen our country, our kids are coming out literally hating everyone. We've dealt with the last couple of years of blacks hating whites, having their own dormitories, having their own graduations. This is an outgrowth. I had no idea how bad it was getting until when I would see how heartless our kids are. Understand, I grew up in a generation, my dad came back from World War II. And not only did they go out and fight evil, they came back and built a remarkable middle class and then went out and helped those countries that used to be our enemies to become our friends. Their heart was all about helping, delivering service. We have a group of kids coming out today that have no heart. They deny evil, they applaud evil. That is not the American way. So it comes down to us is we have to make sure that the outcomes are much better than they have been. We have to hold these colleges accountable. If they cannot give us a good product, those who love our country, love others, go out there and produce, we need to make sure we're pulling back funds. It is a great time in our country that we finally understand the curtain's been pulled back. And we now see that within our own nation, we are developing enemies to our own nation. And we cannot allow that to happen to our good kids who have so much great potential, but they're being indoctrinated by these Marxists in these colleges, these particular Ivy League colleges. And I would say this, I'm thankful finally that the very wealthy are getting it. They didn't get it the last few years with this Black Lives Matter mess. They're finally getting it and pulling their money back. And that's the one thing that the left understands. Power and money is where they thrive. If we pull up that money back, we'll pull back their power.
Yeah, just real quickly, can you speak to the issue of just how confused the responses have been from some of these universities? I mean, Harvard, I don't know who writes in their public relations department, but I mean, how hard is it to condemn on first ask Hamas killers?
Well, if you've been raised in a college that believes everything that we stand against, everything we stand for, it's very difficult for them to nuance this. They go with their heart, they go with their feelings, they go with what they've been taught. We have been dealing with decades of this stuff. So those who are now in our corporate structure, those now in our college administrative, they have been trained for decades to do what they're doing now. So it's very difficult for them. And that's why we have to make sure we're holding these colleges accountable. If we do so, and based on their outcome, they will start finding the right kind of teachers, right kind of professors that'll teach our kids how to succeed and not go the route they're going right now.
Yeah, and I like what you say, based on the outcome of their cash dwindling. Look, there were, upwards of 30 groups on that Harvard campus, and it just took some time for that university to speak to those groups that were, for Hamas. All right, let's move.